Hello, and welcome to Khyber Shards, a 5th edition actual play show set in the Eberron campaign world. Eric, what happened last time?
We fought some more, same as the previous episode. But Ari's soul got separated from his body, and he had a chat with a hooded figure and did the rational thing of making a deal with a blank check on the other end, um, and woke up with a much, much larger mark. And then
Let
Colseer
Tom will
grabbed
get
Tommel.
away.
We did not let Tommel do anything. Colseer came up and grabbed Tommel by the back of the neck and dragged him through a portal. And then Mirren tried to kill all of us. And thankfully, she didn't fully succeed, thanks to Pog's half-orchidness. So, yeah.
He's a half orchid? That's pretty
And that's
cool.
where we are. So, you are all standing in the chamber where you have just done battle. The very, very broken corpse of Tyrus Davidalus is against a wall of the chamber. There's really nothing left of the reanimated corpse of Hallis. Pog falls to the ground, and Pog, you briefly black out as you are terribly electrocuted, and then a surge of adrenaline kicks you back up to 1 hit point due to you being a half-orc.
Lucky.
And it's quiet in this chamber now. That is just us.
It is, so far as you can see.
Except for the sounds of Pog's blood spilling to the floor.
In spite of the silence, you see Ari grab the two sides of his head and like wince as though it's not quiet in his head. And he starts saying, "Please, everyone, just I know we just calm your minds a bit. Oh, that's weird. Oh, that
Okay, so to hit the sorry, I think you've mentioned this, but the mark is everywhere?
everywhere.
Yeah.
Everywhere that you can see."
Well, it's Ari, so I guess that's everywhere.
He's wearing his full armor right now. But yeah, I mean, it's all over his face and goes down his neck, and that's really all you can see right now. But yeah, clear rapid expansion.
So what'd you do?
It's like I can't hear your thoughts, but I'm very aware that you're thinking. Oh, it's like a white noise all the time. So I was on the ethereal plane. Hold on. I was on the ethereal plane trying to get back. I saw that things were going
You didn't
poorly.
leave. You were you were here.
My ethereal essence vacated my body. I could see everything going on, including my body laying on the ground.
Do you feel okay?
I feel
Clearly
weird
not.
and tired, and I have a very bad headache.
You are different. Do you know that?
How so? Well, I feel
Look,
very
look.
different.
Is there a mirror in this chamber? Something metallic? Nope.
Nope.
Look everywhere. Just look at yourself.
Your
as
mark
you can.
spread.
Take off your armor.
You can just tell him.
Take off my armor? That's gonna take. I'll take off. And Ari
Your
pulls
gloves.
off one of his gauntlets and then sees the gray mark, the gray color of his mark, like webbing down his fingers, like. And he pulls off the other one and sees it. What?
Also, you exploded or caused an explosion.
Yeah. You know how when somebody, and Ari's like touching his face to see if he can feel where the mark is. You know how
You probably can. There's
Yeah.
like residual heat. You can feel lines of heat spreading across your face.
Oh, that's so weird.
It's real tender.
And I think it looks that this might be touchstone that people still know. Fenris from Dragon Age 2, the elf with the white tattoos. It's like that, but gray, just all over Ari's body. Is what it looks like in my brain. So I was desperate to get back. I tried to just like dive bomb into my body. That didn't work. And so I asked him for help, and he didn't show, but someone else.
Be more
did.
specific, because
I tried to get the prince's attention. He didn't seem interested. Oh yeah, it's down there too. That's weird. Where'd all the hair go? Oh no.
It's there, but there are lines burned through it.
I'm just gonna have to start shaving. Dang it. It's gonna take time. Someone showed up in a gray cloak, and they offered to get me back here. That's all I asked for. I certainly did not ask for this. But people oftentimes, when they make mistakes, learn from those mistakes and don't repeat them. And I am learning about
That's
myself
not
that it
been-
might take more times to learn
Yeah.
when something was a mistake than the average person. So, yeah.
Are you going to explode again? Like, was that on purpose?
I don't know if that was a bug or a feature of all of this. I'm still very uncertain
All right.
about what's going on.
You look awful. Pog, come here.
What?
You look worse
Pog,
than Ari.
it was better when you were thinking that hard.
I don't. Yeah. Yep.
I'll go.
It's over though, right?
Who knows? Here, and I'll give him a cure wounds with pretty decent roll of so 19 hit points to get back. So that's like one hit, I guess, if we have to fight something.
Boy, I hope not.
I heal you for 14.
Whew,
You need so many showers. Like,
thank you. I didn't hear everything you guys said, but y'all were saying things. Are you Ari? You're still Ari?
Yes, I'm Ari. No fangs, no compulsion to travel to a zombie wasteland.
Are you all of Ari? Have you left? Are you all here?
Yeah, I'm here.
he's added another figure.
I'm sure
to
I'll hear
our
about it a whole bunch of times after he
minor
figures it out.
pantheon.
That's rude, Pog.
just-
That's a rude thing to say.
I care, but I have enough energy to stay awake right now.
Philip, part of one of Ari's new Eldritch invocations, he is inadvertently, during this window of time, waking up, cast Speak with Animals. So if Cal has anything to say, Ari would understand it.
Interesting.
Because Ari's mind is...
Ari gonna learn some things he did not want to learn about himself. Ooh, the ocelot has opinions.
So Esri will telepathically say to Ari, I don't want to cause pain, but how is this?
It adds to the noise.
It's loud.
I'll
real
just have
loud.
to get very, very used to... If you could whisper when you do that, and Ari's saying this out loud,
What?
that would be super. Esri's talking in here.
I don't know if I've ever practiced volume control. Like, that's with my does it matter if I whisper out loud?
Sorry, I'm
So
just gonna
I
have.
have a lot of questions, but my number one question is: can we leave? Can we leave here? This
That's probably a
place
good
that we're
idea.
in right now. And then we should go visit my friend that has a lair.
Your friend has a lair.
What friend has a lair?
Oh my gosh, y'all are so bad at this. Let's leave. Let's leave. Let's get out of this place now.
Let's
That-
not get
That's
out
a good
of this
part
place
of this plan.
now, because
We might be.
First,
They might be listening. That's a good. Yeah, that's a good call.
let's look at this place now.
Is there still a weapon
Because-
on the ground around where Pog dropped?
We've accomplished nothing by being here yet.
Walk to it.
I mean, we killed 2 henchmen. That's good for something.
Those were bad guys, and we killed them.
We killed 1 former friend and 1 former foe that we had already killed once. So that's just unfinished business that we took care of.
Yeah, we have killed him
Actually-
twice.
This was your third time killing Tyrus.
Oh, right.
Hopefully it's the charm.
Third time.
Pog, you walk over to where Hallis initially fell, and there is a Pog's interested in weapons, so you would almost certainly recognize a Valinar double scimitar. It's a weapon favored by the elves of Valinar, lying on the ground.
Philip, I'm looking at the spell just so like, can Cal understand common?
Cal understands and speaks Sylvan.
So Cal can understand Ari while he's speaking common. So that's
Neat.
yeah.
Can one of you look at this and make sure that it's not going to make me a vampire if I pick it up?
I can touch it.
I think I can.
I'm pretty smart, I think.
No, let me just figure out for sure. I will cast detect magic.
This is a magic weapon. It has a strong evocation aura to it, which tracks with what you saw Hallis doing with it being able to set on fire and
Okay, yeah,
throw
evocation
flames.
is make things appear.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Okay.
It's most of the attack spells.
And I don't know, can detect magic actually tell me if it's cursed or not?
No.
Oh. Well, actually, I mean, it is magic. I guess we knew that already. Probably fire magic.
I know a guy.
I don't actually know. I'm sorry. You're fine. No, it's good. It's fine.
If y'all
You'll be
want
fine.
me to try picking it up
And Pog
first, we
picks
have
it
the. Oh, okay. I'm gonna say we have the history that y'all can take me on in a fight.
Pog's, I'm almost dead already. It's okay. And picks it up.
Shade impatiently and quickly just like looks around the room. Okay, well look.
I will also look around the room, looking for anything. Look if there's anything else magic in this room.
Are you also impatient and quick about it?
Never.
When has he ever been?
I'm just giving you a hard time. There is still a magical aura of abjuration around the sarcophagus that's on the top of the little stepped dais that Kulsir was standing near. That's the only other magical aura in the room.
Probably just in case, don't touch the coffin. Nothing else is glowing. Are there any artifacts in here that could be picked up and taken?
Yeah, I mean, it's a very old chamber, so there are bits that have come off the wall. You could...
Anything with writing on it that we could analyze later is kind of what I'm looking for.
Yes. Around the walls, there are a number of pictographs and giant runes. A cursory glance just by Ari, you would be able to tell this is like a pharaoh's tomb. You've got the tales of the mighty deeds of Kulsir told in both image and in word all around this chamber.
Okay. Yeah. Anything I can just pack up in order to show others?
You could take rubbings, I guess.
Okay.
That would be the. I mean, you could. You could almost certainly like cut a piece of one of the reliefs off the wall. You could probably do that. It would take some time. The fastest
that
way
would
to do
take a
it would
while.
be. Yeah, the fastest thing you could do would just be get a piece of paper and take a rubbing of something. But obviously, a thorough examination would be easiest to do in the room, and would take a while because of the amount of stuff.
Okay. So,
Go ahead.
Shade, you're thinking that we can't take a moment for some of us to recover after that?
I am thinking that we should go as quickly as possible and maybe recover elsewhere. Not here.
All right.
We know where this
While
place
he
is.
wa-
There's a hole to it now.
I don't think it's going anywhere.
Suddenly, there's a rumble.
Earthquake. Another one.
Pog, on our way out, would you do me a macabre favor and cut the head off of this person?
Okay.
Okay, you
For good.
can
reasons?
easily decapitate Tyrus.
I will pick the head of Tyrus up. I'm going to see if I can get this to Nardily.
As this snack?
Ew, what's wrong with you? No.
That
She
is
ate someone. We all saw her eat someone's head. What are you talking about?
You, oh.
That happened.
Not-
Like, I'm not a
No,
crazy
they-
person, right?
They
not
hate this person
for
completely.
fun.
Right. Crush versus eat are different.
What has this mark done to
She
you?
swallowed. She
This
definitely
is
swallowed.
not. You have changed.
Let-
You've
Let me
changed.
see your teeth. Do you do that?
I'm going to not tell Nardily you said that.
So she
Because,
doesn't
ew.
crush/eat you.
Everyone gets inspiration. Everyone.
Sorry, this is relevant because of a spell I cast last time. How long have we been down here? Like the whole exploration.
Oh, the whole exploration has probably been a few hours.
Less than 8, though, perhaps?
Yeah, I would say less than 8 hours.
All right, well, I still have dark vision. Let's go.
Great.
Hooray.
All of a sudden, he's in a hurry to leave with us.
I just remembered that I can't see otherwise.
It's
All
not
right,
true.
back
Pog's
to the
axe
top.
can glow.
This is true.
That's all it does.
Hey.
I did look around. Can I roll
Pog's axe is
perception for
from
anything
medieval
interesting?
times.
Uh-huh.
I'm sorry,
19.
I interrupted.
The most distinctive feature of this room, obviously, is the big sarcophagus. And with the 19, I would say, since y'all are at an elevated position, looking at the stepped dais, which comes basically up to the same level as the platform you're on, you can tell that the sarcophagus is not empty.
Some things we should just keep to ourselves, Shade. Some things we should just keep to...
What you gonna do about it?
I'm going to point it out. 100%. Not in a just. It's still there's still something in here.
What? Where? What?
What?
Ari, manifest remembrance.
Can I just push the lid back on?
You'd have to go over to the sarcophagus and you could try.
Yep.
Okay.
Shade, what are you doing?
Uh,
Why are you getting close to the thing?
I'm just going to cover it back up.
Are you being compelled to do this? Do you hear voices in your head?
Are they Ari's?
Are you Shade?
No, I don't hear voices inside my head. Yes, I'm Shade.
Okay, I'm going to need you to make a saving throw.
Awesome.
Explodes.
Just need to discover which saving throw I need you to make.
Can I request one?
Dexterity or wisdom would be.
You can request anything you want.
We also
Start
how well
with
that went for
not to
Eric
make a
last
throw.
episode.
I choose not Constitution or Charisma saving throws.
Choose to make a deal.
It always works out well.
You'll make a
I'm
throw
sorry.
later.
I'm sorry to tell you that Constitution is the actual
Oh no.
save.
That's
See,
better
this
than
is why I shouldn't
charisma.
say things
She's not
out
gonna-
loud. Oh, that's true.
I believe in
Otherwise,
I
it
mean-
was going to be a deck save.
Listen, there were two pieces of information. One is that the sarcophagus was still there, and the other it was that it was surrounded by abjuration magic. And if these two pieces had been brought together, maybe we'd be somewhere else. What's your Constitution save?
I said it out loud.
Doesn't mean they were brought together.
The player knows she made a poor choice. Shade is impatient, and
Yep.
consequences of her actions. I'm going to
Perhaps
go
she
ahead and
killed the
spend that
fox.
inspiration.
Perfect.
Well, that was better. My 7 became a 17.
Nice.
I was so inspired.
He is dice digging right now.
That's accurate.
My man was
It
not
could only be
prepared
a
to have
good
to roll
thing.
like this.
Right?
Hmm?
It could only be a good thing. Oh, P.S.
Yeah.
guys, nobody cast Cure Wounds on me, including myself, so this is going to go super well. Is it higher than 2?
Yes.
We might be hitting a point where we need to calculate if it's higher than another number.
Wait, you only had 2 hit points?
I only have 9.
Yo, this is the kind of information that one can't get unless
Relate
one
to
is
your healer.
communicated.
Pause
Shade,
was
what
being
is your
so
max?
dramatic.
What is your maximum hit points, Shade?
No.
Don't.
No
Don't tell him.
shot.
It's entrapment. If he can't ask you that.
What is
can
my
use
math?
mine.
Sorry. I leveled
is your
up, so I'm trying to
maximum-
subtract it.
Oh.
81 minus 7 is what I went up. So
74.
74.
Okay, then you're not dead. But you do take 54 necrotic damage as you trigger the Symbol of Death spell on the sarcophagus.
Symbol of death.
Symbol
The symbol
death spell.
death.
Hey, Prince
Ari-
of Deafness, how did you not see this?
Ari turns back just as Shade touches the sarcophagus and triggers it and screams.
So what
Shade's
you
name and runs
see-
to her.
Yeah.
What
do
you
we
see is Shade's hand touches the lid as if to to start pushing the sarcophagus lid back on. Shade, as you approach, you get a view in, and you can see that there is the skeleton of a giant humanoid wrapped in, essentially mummified. And you begin to push the lid back on to close the coffin, and you see a glyph light up along the ridge of the lid. The rest of you see Shade's hands suddenly just go white knuckle tight on the edge of the lid. Her whole body goes stiff. Every hair of her fur stands out, and then you see the fur of her body go gray, and she collapses and goes limp.
Ari sprints over to try and catch her before she hits the ground, and then picks her up. What happened, Ezri? What? Shade,
I said don't
Wake
touch it.
Ezri.
I'm coming.
Shade, make a death saving throw for me.
Cool. That's a fail.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll. We got some. Okay, I'll go over and touch her and do another 3rd level cure wounds. Oh my
Okay.
goodness! What terrible, terrible rolling. 10 total hit points.
Luckily, this edition of Dungeons and Dragons does not track negative hit points, so
Yeah.
Shade wakes up.
Is her fur still gray?
It's beginning to recover
Okay.
its color. Yeah.
Okay. Wasn't sure if you had aged like 54 years. Shade, are you okay? What happened? Hey.
It's almost like I shouldn't warn out loud. Like I should say, "Hey, go touch this thing and see if that will keep you from touching things." Maybe
Shade,
I'll
are you
try
okay?
that.
We should, don't touch it.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
think that's a good idea. Nah, yeah.
Thank
I
you.
think I still have detect
Ari helped
magic.
Shade
How long's
up.
the list? 10 minutes.
2 or 4.
It is. Is it still magical, or did that? Did that?
You watch as the magical aura gradually fades back into view.
Oh, okay. Yep. Nope. Still there. Don't touch it.
Are you okay?
Again.
How are you feeling?
Fine.
Shade, I'm terrible at reading people, and I know you're lying.
I'll insight check that, because I'm not
Okay.
terrible at reading people. Yes, I am. Natural 1. I don't know. I'm mad.
Esri
Right.
shouts at Ari, "She's fine. I know."
She said she's fine, sir.
Shade almost dies, and Ezra's just like, "Told you so."
There's a
I mean,
there's
really
a
did.
corpse in the
Factual.
sarcophagus. That's obviously where Ezri's attention is. Ooh, dead thing.
Please don't wake him up.
There is
Sure.
a humanoid in there.
Because I could.
No,
I
don't.
See,
I don't think I can kill him again.
this is why I tried to close it.
Shade had the right idea. We should go.
Give me a minute, and I could have this thing come with us.
No, we can
And-
come back later. We can
Why
come
would
back
you
later.
want that? That
Let's
sounds
do
like
it
a
now.
threat.
Well, it occurs to me that they were in here opening this and probably wanted they wanted something out of here. Maybe they got it, but
his
maybe they
weapon and armor that he would have been buried with in previous, like
That's
when
it.
he-
And him.
but maybe they want this, and we could have it. I don't
and
have to
Pug
touch
can
it.
Set it on fire from a distance.
This is true. I can this.
Can't talk to it
Do.
if you do that.
I know I'm not on like the best footing right now to like morally condemn someone for making a poor choice, and I will own up to that. But that sounds like a bad idea.
All right.
I mean, if
just-
you want to do it, you do it. I ain't your mom.
It's
so-
true. You told me not to touch it, and I did anyways. I mean, you could ignore us and raise the giant from the dead
It would be
while
under
we
my
feel
control.
terrible.
That's how it works.
But then what?
Okay, but my friend
benefits
is
then.
usually under my control too until we're on top of a ship and he tries to run
Ooh,
away.
that's a
So
good point.
maybe we don't.
Right.
Oh,
Right.
me.
Burn it. Maybe burn it. See if
You
you
know,
can burn
if we had left when I wanted to leave, then I wouldn't have almost died.
Okay, we were leaving.
It
and
was
then-
you.
We don't need to fight about this.
Let's argue about leaving while we're doing it.
Okay.
No fire. We're not gonna fire.
Do I fire? I'll fire it. I'll fire
Give it a
it.
shot. Don't touch it. Just fire.
We should get farther away though.
Sure, as far as you can do it from.
Okay.
Oh,
Well-
can the fire not go into the next room though? It'll just stay in this room?
It's all
He-
stone.
he
I think I'll
controls
just
it.
Burn
He's
the
good at-
flammable stuff in the sarcophagus. I don't
Okay.
know how any of this
Awesome.
works.
As we walk, I will turn around and what a first use. As soon as I'm 100 feet away, I'm gonna cast Fireball inside from the axe.
Awesome.
Burn the corpse.
Yeah. So you swing the axe, and as you swing, the blade engulfs in flame, and then at the end of your arc, the flame just launches from the from the end of the axe like you've chucked a lacrosse ball, and launches over and just in a huge radius around the sarcophagus.
Did you know it would do that?
Should date Solarka more, because that she is good at what she does.
No, I really need to know. Were you just trying to make it glow? Because if that's a problem.
No, I had input on this. This was Solarka and me. I get some votes. She said this
really
was
cool.
a good use of my vote, so she told me to use my vote on it.
Yep, buddy. She's right.
You were just holding on to that?
Yes, I have been wanting to do that for so long since we got down here. So you remember that anyone who is in front of me should, if you want me to do things, not be directly in front of me, because I can't do things so much.
Noted.
If I don't want to kill my only couple people that are friends, and they're in front of me.
I'm going to suggest that no one else get hurt from now on.
Ever? That
Well,
line of
no,
work,
in the
that
next
seems-
as we exit, I really getting close to losing my ability to.
Well, we got 4 healing potions still. 3.
Yeah.
How many do we got?
The two. We have 2 left.
2.
3.
I
We have
think
3
4.
left. Sorry.
I can also heal people.
Yes. So I think. I mean, we're not looking for a fight. Let's get above ground. We can go tell Lady Selchandra job done. And then
And Pog lights up his axe.
We have proof.
I will muse as we're exiting. You know, if we tell her that there were evil people down here.
Don't breathe
and-
in this room.
We're late. We're leaving. This is as we're walking out. I am
Right.
talking.
This is the poison room. It's all poison room.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
The room we came through was full of poison, and you can't breathe as we walk through it.
Can I do a medicine
So-
check to see if Ezra has a concussion and forgot our trip in here?
I don't think I was affected.
Are you
by the
still all
poison.
Ezri?
So
At
we're making
any-
our way back out.
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay.
Philip, quick question. Would Ari have any knowledge of marked people whose marks covered their whole body? Like, would that be a thing?
Did he read
Make a
The
history
Warded
check.
Man? It's a delightful book series. The Warded Man. Oh, it's so
25.
good.
You are aware of dragon marked individuals with special marks in the dragon marked houses. They're referred to as Sybaris marks, and are the most powerful incarnation of a dragon mark.
Okay. Ari's just stewing on that.
So before we exit, seriously though, we need to. Oh, maybe I.
Exit the
Hold on.
room, or are we
No,
we're
no.
walking?
I mean, it's yeah. We're walking out.
Okay. Just making sure.
Hold on. I'm gonna do this in heads. Sorry, Ari. So telepathically to Ari. I'm trying very hard to keep the volume down, but I don't think that worked. I don't think that's a thing.
It's just like whatever capacity and he's saying this telepathically.
Yeah.
Capacity I had to receive is just like way louder now. I don't know. Go ahead.
Your mind is inflamed, and Ezri is poking it.
Yeah.
We need to decide if we're going to lie to
Why would we lie?
Selshadra.
She sells Selshadra by the
because
seashore.
because our job was to prevent threats from leaving, and threats left, and so I don't know if that's gonna be job done or not.
Specifically, our job was to make sure nothing came up out of the hole, and I think, gangbusters on that front. And I think this is absolutely not a threat that we should keep to ourselves. Like, the return of Colseer, the
I'm
guy
not
who's a
suggesting
lighthouse.
keeping it to ourselves. I just don't know that she's gonna help. Or
If she doesn't want to help, that's her prerogative. I don't want to withhold that information from her and lose her potential assistance because she's one of the most powerful people in the city, right?
but we could just tell Thora first, and let.
I planned on going back to the house and debriefing with Thora before going to sell Chandra. Well, she might be right outside the hole when we get up there. She did that last time.
Let's agree. We should talk to Thora before we decide what to tell the Stormlord.
Okay, sure.
And I
Please
will
stop talking telepathically now.
Yeah. Well, I'll telepathically to Pog and Shade in turn. Just try to communicate that idea that let's keep our encounter in the tomb to ourselves until we have a chance to talk to Thora.
Can't we just tell her over the communicator?
Let's not do that. We don't know who has the other communicator or where
It's
they
also
are.
not working down here. We tried it, remember? We gotta wait until we're above ground for it to work.
You can't hear that. She's talking telepathically to me.
Right. Or can I? I do.
Well, that would be new information.
What a way to break that.
Can intercept all telepathic messages around me.
So
I
if
just realized something.
Oh, new.
Ezri, you cast Detect Magic, and
Oh
did.
no.
I just realized
That killed you.
no.
Interesting way to go.
My
That's a
bad.
utility
Okay.
spell.
Unexpected.
As you turn, as you're coming through the chamber, looking around, before your detect magic spell goes, you see a tiny round glowing ball, essentially floating along about 10 feet behind you.
Moving with us.
Oh
Mhm.
no. Oh no.
And it is emitting a divination aura.
I know what this is. I don't know if Ezri knows what this is, though divination. gives
Luckily,
pretty strong hint.
there's a skill check for that.
That's Arcana.
What's
Arcana.
fun is
Hey.
neither Pog nor Colin know what this is.
With advantage because you have the spell school and that kind of thing.
I rolled a 4 and then a 3. So,
Inspiration?
Inspired?
There's a
Or push?
if you're done, what you know is there's a little glowing blob floating in the air about 10 feet behind you.
Mm-hmm.
I did all of that telepathically, but but it was in the chamber with us.
Mhm.
Telepathically to everyone, I'll say. Well, shoot, no, I don't know what it is. What would I do? What
Kill
else
it.
would I do?
I can at fire.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't think we can see it though, unfortunately.
No, it's detect magic. Did I bring dispel magic? No, doesn't look like I did. Nope. Sorry, Ari. Hey, Ari, it's me again. In your head.
I enjoy it's me again.
I enjoy.
So,
If you could just verbally give me a heads up just so I can like brace for it, because the sneak attack is really
Incoming!
so much worse.
well, so there's a invisible ball of magic following us and has been.
Okay.
It's some
Do you know what
some
that
sort
means?
of seeing something. It's I I can tell that. I don't know what it means though. I've never seen it before. Have any ideas?
So, I mean, can Ari make a check or?
Sure. You do not have advantage.
I figured. 12.
I mean, you know what divination magic is for.
Yeah. Yeah. So somebody's watching us, is what you're telling me, or listening to us.
I don't. Yeah. That's a possibility.
If it's divination magic, then that's the only thing. I mean, they're not talking to us, so
Yeah. Definitely a possibility.
all right. You tell Pug, I'll tell Shade, and just so we're speeding up this process, and then Ari changes his telepathic link and communicates to Shade that we're being watched.
Yeah. Same. Pog. Hey, me again in your head.
Yes.
There's an invisible ball of magic following us.
There's someone we think, I don't know exactly, but is and has been watching us. I saw a thing magically, and I've never seen it before. So, yeah, just I don't know. We may not have any secrets.
Pug is going to slow down because he can't talk telepathically.
You
Back
can
to
respond
Esri.
telepathically.
Oh. Do I kill it?
Can I still see it?
Yeah.
I'll reach out and swat at it. Doesn't
It kind of
Touch
goes.
of death.
No, I don't.
I just need you to know you look ridiculous while you're doing this. Ezra.
It's
You look like a cat playing with a string.
I'll just say this out loud at this point. No, it's real dodgy.
Hello
So-
there.
Can I see it now that it's been swirling around, or is it still invisible?
Nope, it's invisible.
But we'll just go.
Esri, is it in the room with us right now?
Yes.
Do you... Is he all Esri?
Don't know. I don't see anything.
And as the detect magic spell fades, because it would take you more than 10 minutes to get
Yeah.
out of here, you
No,
lose sight of
no.
it.
Yeah, I can't see it now.
Maybe that's good.
No, it's with my. This is not
Right.
new. I can.
I know. I asked you to.
Yeah. So, but yeah, let go. Avoid the roots or whatever.
So,
Yeah, don't hurt
moving
River.
carefully, knowing where the traps are, knowing where the things are, you are all able to make your way back up to the surface, and clambering out of the sinkhole, you find Kadric sitting on a rock, just out a little bit away from the edge. And when you come up, he goes, "They're back! They're back!" And the Rebel Warren gang sort of just like pop up out of.
Hey, gang.
We got a quest from this gnome lady.
Ah.
But why were you here
Same.
to begin with?
Because we got a quest from this gnome lady.
She knows who the kids are. What'd she say?
To do what?
She said that you told her to come back to the school if she needed somewhere to, like, she wanted to get some food or something. And then she saw us here and said that we asked her if she had any quests for us because she's a storm lord, and she said yes. And so we're on a quest to deliver a message.
Which would be...
She's at her office in the Loresmark Palace in the marketplace. And that's
Awesome.
where you're supposed to meet her.
Thank you.
I know the way.
Well,
So-
we're going to run to the school real quick and get cleaned up before we go meet with the Storm Lord. So You want to go with us to the school, and then you can lead the way?
Yeah, I guess so.
You all realize
Appreciate
this is the literal most dangerous place in the whole city right now, right?
Like, we were down there to make sure nothing terrible
Not in-
came up
not-
out of the hole.
Yeah.
Not
Probably
in a
not
cool
anymore.
kind of dangerous way.
Nothing,
This is
nothing
not
came
the
out.
cool danger.
I mean, yeah,
We had your
did our
back.
job.
Where? What? Okay, let's talk about this on the
Unless-
wall.
We appreciate it.
Whatever was coming out killed us first, and then it would have come out.
Yeah.
To the school. Is
Ah,
Donabella
you
with the
return-
Rebel Warren gang, or is it just...
Mhm.
okay.
Yeah.
Donabella, shouldn't you be in class right now?
We're not having class.
Oh,
There was a
right,
disaster, Ari.
Triage.
Also,
And Thor
several
knows
of our
you're here?
teachers are right here.
That's fair.
As a teacher of survival, I would suggest not standing outside of gigantic holes created by terrible entities.
That will be on the test.
Lesson for today. Yeah. You have
How do we ever
failed.
get good enough at survival to do that if we don't practice?
Staying away from danger is the most
Right.
likely way to survive.
That's how
Camping.
that's how you
guys don't
survive.
Stay away from danger.
And most
No,
of
they're all
us
terrible
don't always
Oh,
survive.
I wish we could. I so wish
We try
could,
really
fellas.
hard.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
No, you-
Yes, oh my gosh. This is...
Well, not recently.
I don't desire to go into danger. I just care about the people around me to protect them. There's a difference between
Yeah.
apathy.
And so do we.
Ooh, that's a good survival lesson. The fewer people you love, the
Oh my
longer
gosh,
you'll
Shane,
live.
Stop, please.
All of them stop and just look at Shade.
She's... No, that's... Don't listen
Except-
to Shade.
Except for Ilya, who's like,
She's my people.
And Ari, as they're trekking across the city, takes his breastplate off and just carries it under his arm because he's tired. And then checks. Yep. still
There's no height
in terms of
anyway.
carrying stuff, that's strictly speaking like a more labor intensive way to carry it. But,
there. I know,
uh,
but he's not thinking about that. He has a
sure.
-1 wisdom modifier.
This man
There's an
carries all of
entire-
his groceries independently outside of bags.
Yeah.
I will
so
take it
you are
from
able to-
Ari and hand it to Kadrick. You carry this.
Like
No,
your
I-
squire.
And I'll
Kadrick absolutely
I-
takes it.
I will take the head out and be like, anyone want to carry this?
No, Ezri, put that away.
Yes. Oh, raises her hand.
Wait,
No,
actually, Ilya,
Ezri, stop. We are in the middle of the
Don't-
city. Why do you have a decapitated head? out
Li-
in the
Oh,
open?
because I cut it off for him, but don't give the kids a
Definition
head,
of
Ezri.
contraband. Put it in
This
the
is-
bag.
Ilya could take this to Nardley.
Don't no.
Just put
As
it in the bag. Ezri, please.
this
We
is the
should
most teacher I've
show
ever felt like.
Salshadra first. Proof of death, man.
Wait,
Put the decapitated head in a bag.
I didn't even ask why you wanted it. I trust too much. Tell me more about not caring about a lot of people, Shade.
I would love to explain it more to you.
fine.
And that's what she talks about on the way back.
Put it back in a bag. I will ask Ilya. I'm correct, right? Ilya would potentially know the whereabouts of Nardley, or be able to.
Yeah.
Ilya, could you tell Nardley to come? Ask Nardley to come to the school, please.
Yes, I could do that.
Thank you. Does it need to be a quest? I feel like I kind of thought y'all were beyond that now, but if you want it to be a quest, it can be.
It's been like
Kadrick,
2
like-
months.
Beyond what?
There's
Being
no max
awesome?
level in life.
You are able to make your way back to the school.
Huzzah.
It is It is as it was. There's a little bit more organization to the people there. There's not quite as many people as you're coming back through Cross. You can see that there's a lot of work going on, trying to put things back together. But you are able to return to the school. At the top of the stairs, Cadra's like, "We'll wait here to escort you."
Appreciate
Give me
that.
that.
She said, "Don't
Take
take
the
too
armor.
long."
Take the armor back from him.
All right, let's go meet with Thora, and then Yeah.
Okay. So going into the school, you can easily find Thora. Well, I see you're back more or less safely.
More or less than more.
We need
Near
to
thing.
do a
Many
debriefing
times.
if we can go to your office.
Is
I
there a way to
suppose so.
see if the glowing ball of light is still following us?
Good
That's
call.
true.
What now?
There was a glowing ball of light following us.
Well, it wasn't a
Allegedly.
light. It was
Somebody
it was an
Oh.
invisible ball of magic.
Was that you?
I
Thora?
couldn't see it, and Ezri just described it.
I did not
I didn't
cause
think it
an
was.
invisible ball of magic to follow you.
Yeah, it was divination magic, so somebody was watching what we were doing.
I see.
I'm getting real tired here. I can look again.
I mean, I would
I
prefer
I
for it to
can't.
not
I
follow
never
us into
saw
Thora's
it.
office.
All right. I cast detect magic again, and look around.
You do not see it.
All right. It's not. I don't see it anymore.
Can we go to Razi? Can we please just go to Razi and visit her and check on her and make sure that she's okay?
What?
Yeah. Can
We saw Colseer.
well let's go into
well-
Thor's office before we start.
Way to not
I'm
bury the
assuming there's
lead.
still a bunch
That's
of people
good.
here, right? Philip.
You saw. Yes, let's go
Yeah.
into my office. As you are moving through the library, sitting by the fire are Arlo and Finkel,
Hey,
engaged in a
Finkel.
lengthy conversation. And Irving Finkel looks up and says, "Ah, you returned! Spectacular! Any finds of interest?"
Nothing of note that the Wayfinders would be interested in, unfortunately. But we'll catch up with you in a second. We got to go chat with Thora, and then we'll. Good to see that you made it back. Okay, though.
Of course. Once in Thora's office, she sits down behind her desk. You saw Colseer, as in the
Yeah.
Emperor, as in the.
Yeah. In the flesh, with a big
Covered
old sword.
in dragon marks, plural.
Tommel and Mirren are with him.
And we've killed Hallis
Hallis was with him,
Martain.
and they
He
brought.
was a very different person. Very different than he let on. And then also this guy. And I'll pull out the head.
I mean, we're in sword. Yeah, you warn people.
And I found
Oh,
a stick.
I said.
Do you mean a double scimitar?
Yes, but it's like not just funnier this way because this is a lot of heavy. I'll just
And-
stand again.
Ari, like his long sleeve undershirt. I know this is going to be a thing, but Ari takes his
Oh,
shirt
I've
off.
noticed.
Yeah. Yeah.
We didn't
Ah.
tell you it's on your face. You felt it though, right?
Yeah, I felt it
You're
on my
all
face.
that.
This happened also.
Are you?
That's
all
honestly
right?
a different story. I mean, it's the same story, but it's not.
I don't
really.
know, Thora. I feel different, but I'm okay. Like, I'm not dying or anything, but feels like my mind's been cranked up to 11. I can feel your thoughts racing right now, and if you could Pull back a little bit. That would help.
Thora takes a breath in, and her mind goes entirely silent.
Okay, that feels how does that feel worse? Oh, there's like a gap. Okay. I can't hear thoughts. I can just feel them. But
That seems entirely non-useful.
Colseer took Tommel and Mirren with him. I tried to use my abilities to get Tommel away from Colseer, but it didn't work.
I see. Well, you've all returned, and considering what you encountered, that's not a small achievement, so well done.
They did it. They
were
did it
responsible.
to get under there.
They opened up his sarcophagus, Colseer's.
Right, what you said about Hallis and the fight with the White Raven. That connects then.
Yeah.
We think so.
All right. Well, that's useful information. I'm trying to decide if it's actionable information.
Well, we kind of had the question of we encountered an Onkeg nest and took care of that, which was Selshadra's immediate ask. So we can report that to her. But do we tell her about Colseer's return?
What would be the downside of doing that?
I don't know. We just wanted to get your pulse on it before we did anything.
Well, I was going to make a bet on who was watching you.
Yeah, I mean,
that would mean the consequences of lying to her might be
greater
not nothing.
Yep. We didn't notice it until after the fight, so it could have been some lingering thing with Colseer, but I doubt that. He didn't seem that interested in us, unlike Selshadra.
Well, I don't mean this insultingly, but you said that you encountered Colseer, a millennia-old giant, covered in dragon marks.
Mm-hmm.
How did you survive that?
He didn't fight us. He observed us fighting his minions, henchmen.
Horsemen?
He said
That's
it was a
strange.
We only fought Tommel, Hallis, and Tyrus. So 2 out of 3 ain't bad, I guess.
And then Mirren blew us up a little bit.
Yeah, but Mirren wasn't.
Just as a wave goodbye.
Mm-hmm. So.
Interesting.
That was after Ari blew us up a little bit.
Oh.
He also called me an it.
He did.
Oh,
Ari did?
Actually, no.
Colseer.
That's actually that's potentially important, I think.
Colseer wanted something additional with Shade.
I thought it was important.
And rude.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do with this right now. I agree
It's a lot.
that it's important, and I don't see any reason to not tell Selshadra.
Yep.
But I don't know what we can do with the information right now.
And
Shade,
still
if we
on
wanted
there.
to see Harazi, how would we?
I can go visit her. I have the amulet.
That just continues to. Oh.
Mm-hmm. I can go see her once a week, but I haven't been there this week yet.
They're still on their whole. Tommel talked about his grand purpose of making a better world and et cetera, et cetera. So it doesn't sound good, but they're at least not striking right now. but they did cause an earthquake that devastated the entire city just to access a sword, I think. So
Axe.
if they were axe, thank you, axe. So if they were trying to destroy the city, not
Yes.
great.
No, far from it.
Yeah.
All right. Good work.
Thanks.
If one of Kulsir's minions had that sword, then someone should examine it. I don't know why you have a decapitated head.
Oh, this is the person who ran Blackbriar.
All right.
I'm
Didn't you
going.
kill him?
A couple times.
Yes.
No, apparently.
All right. I understand who it is now. I still don't know why you have his head.
Well,
I'm not saying there's no good reason to have his head. I'm just...
traditionally,
So
I
he
think
doesn't.
It's difficult to bring him back again now.
That's
but
true.
also, we have a friend, I think, who would appreciate this proof of non-existence. And
Well, very well.
I would love to interrogate him, but I doubt he would tell us anything. We could try tomorrow if we wanted.
That's true. I'll leave it to you whether you want to do that. I can think of no reason why it would I can't think of how it would hurt if you want to, so it's fine with me if you do. But I'll leave it to you whether you think there's any gain from that. Have you told Selshadra yet?
No,
We wanted to
came
come
here
straight
first.
here.
Oh, I appreciate that. Right.
Although she probably knows that we're here if she was watching.
I didn't. I wanted to go to Harazi's lair.
That's fair point. You just
Oh, that's I hadn't considered
layer.
that a layer.
I'm with you. Okay.
Um,
Yeah, what you were referencing back there in the when we were all like, you have a friend who has a layer. Now I get it. Yep.
It's more of a temple in my.
Sorry, Jade, for
my
not
mind.
picking up on what you were putting down.
I didn't want to say your name, and I'm glad that I didn't because we were being followed by a gigantic ball of magic.
It wasn't that big.
Still, ball of magic.
I couldn't see it, so I don't know.
I'm gonna go change my clothes,
Right.
and then we should probably head to Selshadra's office.
All right.
How are things here? Are things okay?
At the moment, things are all right. There's been some trouble down in the. There's been some trouble down in the city.
With
Gangs, different groups, gangs trying to take advantage of things. I've heard there was some trouble in the harbor, and there was this tussle between the Watch and Danel's Wrath, and there had been things like that. But so far, the area around here has been relatively safe. Admittedly, that has been helped by the presence of the Swords of Karn. But there we are. At the moment, it's helping more than it's hurting.
we'll see how it looks in a week.
Fair enough. All right, go change. Go talk to the Stormlord. Keep me apprised of anything that develops out of that.
Will do.
Do you think we have time for a nap or
No!
Okay.
No, because yeah, no. Stormlord doesn't want to be kept waiting. And
Real tired.
We could just nap when we get to her lair/temple.
I don't want to sleep there. That place is creepy.
we spent the night there before, though. Anyway, Ari's headed upstairs.
Pog is going to wait until hopefully he can get shade for just a moment. As long as we tell Solarka, I'm ready to go when you want to.
Okay, awesome.
Meanwhile,
Oh no! Oh
Bum,
no!
bum.
Oh, it's been so long.
out in the jungle, in what appears from the outside to be nothing but a set of ruins, but in actuality is a secret facility. Dane, Forge, and the rest of their team creep through the undergrowth closer and closer, watching for the sentries that Dane knows are there that he encountered last time with his team, and prepares to make a dash for the secret entrance. Eric, would you roll 3d4s for me? And tell me what the highest number you get is.
The highest number is a 2.
Ooh. Tell me about what happens when the team is spotted by one of the sentries. But it's not catastrophic.
Yeah. But they are definitively spotted.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, they are making a break for it through the jungle, but given the previous attempt that Dane's people made, additional measures have been taken, and a very faint yet high-pitched frequency starts buzzing from one of the trees that they pass by, and a sentry pokes their head out at the alarm that was triggered on some runes that have been carved into the tree.
Cool. As a brief skirmish outside the entrance, but Dane's people are fairly overwhelming in force. And through the entrance, we go down into the, not in the least bit ruined, clean scientific facility of a Cannith forge hold. As they work their way down the passages through traps, Colin, roll 3d4s for me.
Up to 4 is the highest.
Awesome. Tell me how this goes even better than intended as they try to avoid traps.
As they run down the hallway, how many are in this group? There's multiple outside the
There's
names
4.
that we know.
There's 4, yeah. Dane, Forge, and 2 other members of the Children of Khyber.
One of whom uses detect magic and has a crossbow with which they are able to shoot down the hall, and it hits a lever and the doors along the way swing shut, locking anything that would have come out to them with this sounded alarm inside their rooms, offices, operating rooms, all of the labs.
Awesome. Yes. So one of Dane's accomplices is able to lock down the facility, trapping guards and other sentries in their spaces, and clearing a way for them to burst out into the main facility. And what we see there is a vast factory floor with numerous quadrupedal warforged-like creatures being assembled along an assembly line by various automata, all of them overlooked by all of it overseen by a 2 or 3 times normal scale warforged that is standing in one end of the room, observing this process. And that's where we'll leave this episode.
Oh.
Thank you all so much for watching. If you'd like to get in touch with us, you can find links to all the social media down in the description. You can hear more of me and Eric playing RPGs on the Eberron Renewed podcast. You can see Colin playing various games at twitch.tv/sorrybtr. The O is a 0. New episodes of Khyber Shards drop every Monday. New Khyber Shards answers every Friday. And until next time, thanks for rolling with us.